Hey everyone, so I just got out of the shower and I have my special robe I got from China and I shaved my legs. I shaved my legs with the best shavers possible. I have my coffee, I had a cigarette because my computer was not charged before I could make this video. Usually I would take earplugs and go outside to smoke because I get out of the United States. And I love this because it's so warm, especially made from China. I have my special pillow. That means so much that I have my special pillow. And I wanted to watch the X-Files tonight. I couldn't find the clicker, but I think I see the clicker right there. So let me go ahead and put the X-Files on. Remember that stain I had on my shirt? Well, I put it in the washing machine in the dryer and it got about this color. It got lighter. It was like a bright teal and it got lighter. So I'm hoping that with each wash it'll get lighter and lighter and just, get light enough to almost disappear. So I'm turning on the X-Files and so I'm turning on the Netflix. I'm trying to get the X-Files on. There's something called the sympathetic nervous system where the body can only relate to an outside source. My mom learned that in injury class, in class where she used to study, to make sure none of the, she would watch for people, in the, where people work out. Let's see, she would watch for people, in the gym, and she learned that in school also, that the sympathetic nervous system is where the body can only relate to an outside source. Now, Andy Stanley says that we need to be to be self-aware. He says, give 10% of what you make to somebody you know, and 10% to the church. It's like, you could be poor and easily give, or you could be rich, and say, oh, I can't, make $100,000, $500,000 a year, and say, oh, I can't buy somebody a $10,000 computer. I say be self-aware. Like Johnny, it's like, if you're poor, be aware of how poor you are. Be self-aware about mental illness. People who are mentally ill are not self-aware. Be self-aware. If you're poor, be self-aware of how poor you are. If you're rich, be self-aware of how rich you are. It's like, I was telling Johnny, he said that he saw a 5, a 2, and a 1, and he found it. And Johnny said, me and you make more money than mom and dad. And he never saw that before. So I'm putting on the X-Files. I'm going to watch Drive, the Mothman Prophecies, Season 6. And it's loading. I'm just going to drink my coffee.
We interrupt this program for a breaking news bulletin. 90 miles and counting. That's how far officers of the Nevada Highway Patrol have pursued the blue car on your screen in a wild chase right through the heart of Elko at speeds approaching 100 miles an hour. Live on the scene in Carlin is Chuck Pickering in the Fox 11 News Chopper. Chuck, what can you tell us?
Benjamin, we're heading west following Route 766 where it feeds off the I-80. Now, just under an hour ago, troopers attempted to pull over the blue car, which we understand is stolen. That occurred on the 80 east of Wells. Now, since then, this driver has stopped for nothing and nobody.
Any word yet on who the driver is?
Not at this time. What we do think, though, what we passed on to the Highway Patrol is that from our vantage point, we've seen another person in that car. See right there, a hand. And it just moves in the back seat. Now, we could possibly have a hostage situation here, and obviously, the sooner they bring this stop.
Unit 6 ready at milepost 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was disturbed, and I was disturbing. Me and somebody are watching the X-Files right now. Whoops.
Well, that did the trick. The automobile seems to be coming to a stop.
Chuck, what did they just use there?
It looked to be a special tire puncturing chain. And now the officers are approaching the car. One of them has opened the door, and he has hold of the suspect. Pulling him out. Doesn't seem to have a weapon.
Well, he may not be armed, but from our vantage point, it looks like he doesn't want to get out of that car. Hostage appears to be okay. The highway patrol has her now, but Chuck, it looks like that driver is still fighting.
Yes, he's definitely putting up a bit of a fight. He seems to be a man with a few choice words on the subject, as you can see. They're trying to restrain him. Okay, we're going to move back and try and get a wider angle. See, there's the woman. What the heck? She's... There, see? She's banging her head against the window. What the hell just happened?
Virgil Noakes. I'm Agent Scully. This is Agent Mulder. We're with the FBI.
Jehovah's Witness?
No, sir. Federal Bureau of Investigation.
We do have a free copy of the Watchtower for you, if you like.
Sir, this is just a routine check, but we understand that you recently placed an order for 5,000 pounds of ammonium nitrate fertilizer.
Oh, you people. Come on in. Sugar beets.
Excuse me?
I grow sugar beets. Figure I got better things to do with my fertilizer than go around blowing government buildings sky high.
Yeah, well, as we said, sir, this is just routine.
So Lieutenant knows the mine. Ag card and my papers around. You'll assemble that. Help me look for them,
Once again, I forgot my earplugs.
This was the scene west of Elko, Nevada 1 hour ago, and the hostage
Hey,
died
Scully, take a look at this.
while in custody. I mean, once again, want to warn our viewers, this footage is extremely graphic. At this time,
I feel like I'm in Lakeland again. See, that's imagination.
or speculate on how she died. Well, the news stress it was not the result.
I remember having a sheet like this in Lakeland.
Report isn't expected for a day or more. Meanwhile,
John is like, see, what I'm trying to say, if I see somebody who's suffering, I'm not going to ignore it. Lakeland was awesome. We were
Thank you, Captain. That's
on the phone like a lot of years ago. We were
We'll be happy to have
contemplating how awesome Lakeland was,
Come on, Scully. Just one quick side.
and
Sorry.
Running down people to buy fertilizer. This is scud work, bozo work. This is the FBI equivalent of being made to wear an orange
And-
jumpsuit and pick up trash by the side of the highway. They mean to humiliate us.
Look, Mulder, like it or not, humiliated or
and
not,
Lakeland
we're
was
on domestic
awesome.
terrorism now. And yes, this is a punishment. But if we want to get back to where we want to be, we have to follow orders. We can't freelance.
You saw that news report. What did you make of that?
I think that the obvious assumption is that the woman was shot, regardless of what the police say. Maybe it was a sniper.
In the words of their captain, she just sort of popped. And what about this guy who supposedly tried to take her hostage? Her husband? Looked to me like he was trying to warn the cops before she died. Now, the sun will rise in America tomorrow, regardless of whether or not we're at yet another farm investigating yet another enormous pile of doo-doo. We can be in and out in a day. Nobody has to know.
Somebody, please, somebody.
Why can't we see him?
Hopefully later. Bitch might have fit in his cell, screaming a bunch of nonsense, and we were going to kill him the way we killed his wife. You know, he's not a particularly stable individual.
Captain, you may need medical attention.
He's kidding. Our doctor's with him now.